Got a minute left in halftime. Tyler, what are your final thoughts of each team needs to do to come away with a win today?
That's another tough question. It has been just such a good game being played so far. I think the Knights, I believe, are out rebounding, I think, by 5. And I think Miranda Murphy has 3 offensive rebounds. So if she can continue to crash the offensive glass and get those second chance points that at times can lead into those big three-pointers that bring more than just 3 points to the scoreboard, a ton of momentum to your side as well. That'll be huge for them. And then for WashU, just get some of the players that you're used to relying on going. You mentioned you think Murphy and Neuendorf for the Knights will stay hot. Murphy does this, usually night in and night out. And Neuendorf, she looks really locked in so far today.
Neuendorf did struggle at the beginning of the season. One thing I think that might hurt Wartburg a little bit, they haven't played a close game all season. Their closest win has been 16 points over Simpson at Simpson.
Yeah, and WashU defeated Illinois Wesleyan just by 1 point earlier in the year, so that was a close one for them.
Miranda Murphy with a great up and under move. She gets her first basket of the second half to get it started. Knights lead up to 6. WashU fans wanted to travel.
Yeah, you could hear some of the moans and groans in front of us in the stands.
Did keep that pivot foot, though, and was able to take her second step towards the basket.
Good back door.
Dynas runs uncontested to the rim. No one kept track of her, and she gets her first basket second half. Second basket of the game. Like I said, trying to get her some early opportunities to get started. Down low. They finally are able to feed Jones down low, who rewards the good pass. I don't know if that was necessarily a good pass or a lot of luck.
Yeah, good help by Claudia Smith, unable to just hang on to the ball. Now as Dynas almost gets another one and then kind of pushes off Murphy to try and re-grab the ball.
That's a big foul. That's her third for the team's leading scorer on the season. Tough way to pick it up, too, fighting for an offensive rebound. And she's going to get subbed out of the next dead ball. Lily Saros now over at the scorer's table. Neuendorf to Katie Summer, has it tipped away by Smith, who almost came up with a steal.
Yeah, Neuendorf probably expects that screen to be, maybe put there a little bit better because that pass is probably open most times. Smith, again, just dodging picks, did a good job getting over the top.
Summer setting up the offense. 15 seconds left, over to Neuendorf. Neuendorf coming around the screen. Had Murphy open. Trying to step through, but she's going to get called for the travel. She didn't get the shot attempt up. So 7th turnover of the game for Wartburg. Ball back to WashU. Wartburg with a 6-point lead, 8:44 left in the third. Claudia Smith, we've seen a lot of her tonight. Haven't really seen Becca Clark counter much on the court.
Yeah, and yesterday it was the complete opposite. Maybe partially due to the fact that, hey, they figured they would match up with Wartburg, maybe save her legs a little bit to go up against Katie Summer, and she's done a fantastic job.
I think a little bit has been the defense for offense as Jones is rewarded down low again. After struggling to find her down low through much of the first half, 2 quick baskets for the team starting center.
And it was a good job by Jones because the pass led her a little bit under the basket, but she was athletic enough to throw it up off the glass.
Deep 2 from, I believe that was number 33.
Yep, Vernon.
So Vernon gets her first basket of the game, and we're back to a 6-point game.
I kind of like the name of her high school, Carolina Friends High School, out of Chapel Hill.
Down low, Jones kicks out to Chrissy Summers. Summers steps into the shot, no good. And then a good box out and rebound from Lily Saros. So first miss of the second half. And it's going to be a travel on the other side for Vernon. Tried to throw a pass, but the player she was looking for wasn't there.
Yeah, just unfortunate, and head coach Fahey was not excited about that one either.
A little bit of sloppy play for both teams at the start of the third quarter. Katie Summer in the corner. It was Neuendorf calling for the ball, running to the corner.
Good backdoor. Oh, good, better defense.
Natalie Orr with the late break on the ball, able to tip it away and come up with a steal. Smith now handling the ball. Had a mismatch for a second, but unable to take advantage of it. Vernon on the wing, over to Orr. Screen set by Saros. Saros gets the ball now. Moving the ball around a lot. 3-point attempt from Smith, no good. Offensive rebound from Homley. This one's good. She's up to 20 points. Madeline Homley, what a game she's had.
Homley's going to get rewarded, but Saros was open down low, and she was hooting and hollering, trying to get the attention of the ball handler, trying to give her the ball. Ended up working her rest of the way through the offense unselfishly. Now we're going to have a push-off on, I believe, Neuendorf. Or excuse me, it's going to be on Orr. I thought Neuendorf pushed off.
The way they had signaled it, I was expecting the push-up, but I guess they called it an arm bar. Pretty similar type signals.
Looks dang near the same. So now Katie Summer going to set it up with a fresh shot clock for the Knights.
Body contact, and there'll be a foul against Claudia Smith. So 2 quick fouls against the Bears. Third team foul already. 6:18 left in the third quarter.
And it's going to be big time if the Knights can get to the free throw line early on.
Especially when you have players like Vernon and Dynas who have struggled. That's not something you see very often, is Erin Jones going from the three-point line to the rim, but she gets the shot to go, and she's into double figures.
Started on the left wing. Good athletic move by her.
So Katie Summer, the player that dropped 17 last night, is the only Knights player not in double figures in the starting lineup. Jones plays straight-up defense on Homley, but Homley too good offensively today.
She definitely brought her A game to this one.
Neuendorf back the other way. Almost pulled up for the jumper, but gets it over to Murphy. Murphy's pass, wild, thrown out of bounds. Substitutions for...
Murphy was trying to drive right there, but went right back into Neuendorf's defender. Forced her to pass it, and Neuendorf was trying to move with Murphy as she was driving and in turn threw it out of bounds.
Gertis comes in the game, giving Murphy what I expect to be a pretty quick break. The game she's had. Erin Jones has been her story here in the third quarter. 6 points already, almost halfway through.
Yeah, yet to come out of the game, and I don't think she will until maybe she picks up another foul, or maybe she just gets too tired at some point, because she's been doing good. Gertis, Summer, and Jones battling tough down low with Botkin.
Homley, another one of those long two-point jumpers. This time Jones closed out well on her. So that foul, I believe, went against Emma Gertis. That's her second foul. First team foul on the Knights in the third.
Nearly falling over the out-of-bounds line is Smith as she pump faked.
Long two-pointer from Botkin, no good. Strong rebound there for Neuendorf, one-handed. Thrown ahead to Gertis, to Christy Summer.
Yeah, Neuendorf there good job getting that rebound at its highest point.
Neuendorf looking to try and feed it down low. Jones has been battling very well down low. Body contact on the drive. Almost lucky Katie Summer didn't get called for the push-off. That's the fourth team foul against.
Yeah, if you're going to say Katie Summer hasn't done much in the stat sheet, you can say that she's picked up a lot of fouls. She's done a good job driving and making the opposing team commit some fouls while she's been struggling in that regard.
And that's a third foul against Claudia Smith. So Clark Counter comes in the game. So Summers looking to make an impact offensively. This might be the time. Drives and kicks it out to Gertis. Gertis buries the shot. They calling that a three. Didn't know if her foot wasn't on the line or not from our angle.
Yeah, it was hard to see. It was very close. Might have been right next to that orange line.
But another three-pointer for Wartburg. Down low, easy lay-in for Botkin. She misses, and then an over-the-back foul.
Yeah, as her forearm just kind of clubbed Gertis in the back of the head. Unintentional, of course, anyways. But now Gertis going to head to the free throw line as they're in the bonus now.
That's a huge play as you miss the open layup to cut it back to 2 possessions, then pick up the foul. This could be an easy 4-point swing for Wartburg. Gertis unable to get that shooter's roll. Dynas comes back into the game for Botkin. She picks up another foul. It'd be her fourth, I believe.
And Gertis, the freshman with the most impact on this team so far for Wartburg, averaging 6.7 a game. And a very good defender out there as well. Played in all 11 of the games.
Gertis goes 1 for 2, pushing the lead to 8. So it's a 3-point swing as the missed layup mixed with the foul. And Botkin might be a little bit in foul trouble too. Don't exactly know why she went back to the bench when she did. Might have just been because of the frustration. Homley holding the ball up top, trying to get it down low, knocked away by Miranda Murphy. Step through. Now another long two-point jumper from Homley. She is just unconscious.
Automatic. She's automatic right now.
24 points for Madeline Homley. What a performance. What a step through there by Miranda Murphy, getting the layup through two defenders. Starting showcasing that a lot when she was a freshman, and she's kind of patting that. That's basically her version of Neuendorf's step back.
Yeah, Clark Callender had the opportunity to maybe get into the lane, but not much of an offensive threat as Homley goes once more. Oh my gosh, the turnaround jumper is just perfect there, on fire.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 30-point game in a Division III women's basketball game. We might be seeing one here today. Already 26. Summer goes up. She gets the layup. She has developed quite a bit as a finisher at the rim this year. Timeout for the Bears. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll step away. Wartburg leads by 8 here on Night Vision.
I had a total knee replacement at the Waverly Health Center. I'm back to walking. I'm doing things I like to do.
I had an umbilical hernia repaired. Waverly Health Center was there to help me get back into my activities.
Now the Waverly Health Center has a cardiologist on staff.
We focus on patient-centered surgery care here in Waverly. We're large enough to care for you, small enough to care about you. Ask your doctor to refer you to one of our surgical specialty clinics at Waverly Health Center.
And welcome back to Levick Arena. It was a 30-second timeout for Wash U after the layup by Katie Summer. Late substitution, unable to get it in time, so the next dead ball, Aaron Jones will come back in to replace Adrian Butker. Jones has played some great ball here in the third quarter. She's got 6 points and hasn't picked up that third foul. Hoping I'm not giving that old broadcaster's jinx. But with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Wartburg looks like they've got this game a little bit in control. That's a turnover. Ball back to the Knights. Miranda Murphy a little bit slow to get up, but could be a good opportunity. She's trailing. Was wide open for a second, able to get it down low to her. Contact, no foul called, unable to get the shot to go.
Unfortunately, she missed, but the good news is she did get back up. I think she might have hit her head on the floor kind of hard, so she looks okay for now.
Morgan Neuendorf, Jones, Aaron Jones at the scorer's table. Zoe Vernon back into the game as well for this team. For the Bears, she launches the three. That shot's no good. Offensive rebound for Dynas, and that one is good.
Dynas going to do what she can with those 3 fouls. Doesn't want to pick up the fourth here, but trying to still work her game offensively.
6-point lead for Wartburg. Miranda Murphy with the ball over to Emma Gertis, now to Katie Summer. Summer faked the three, drives.
Tough pass to handle by Gertis. Gertis ends up getting on top of it, and it's going to be a timeout. Heck, I think assistant coach Kelly Jacobs was the one who ended up calling the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second.
Yeah, we'll keep it right here. There's a second timeout used by Wartburg, so 3 timeouts each for both teams. And we said it at halftime, we said at the beginning of the game, and I'll say it again here. This game has been everything we expected it to be. 62-56 with 2:07 left in the third quarter.
Everything we expected, and then maybe a little bit more. 2:07 remaining, like you mentioned, in a close ball game throughout. It's just been back and forth the whole night. Katie Summer there drives to the basket, did a good job. She usually has the opportunity to go baseline. Teams always give her that side, and if she can't finish, she'll just keep dribbling right on through. Unfortunately, didn't give Emma Gertis a good ball to handle there, but Gertis fights on and keeps the thing. The shot clock did not reset, so it's still going to be at 9 seconds here for the Knights.
Miranda Murphy takes it out of bounds, gives it to Neuendorf. Neuendorf step back. That one unable to go, but it's going to be a pushing foul against Aaron Jones, and that's her third. Second team foul against the Knights, so not in danger of putting the Bears in the bonus, but that is still a big foul on Aaron Jones.
And she